Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight till dawn. We could stay to watch the sunrise, cancel all our plans. We don't need a reason why we just can't. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Got myself free falling deep into your eyes. You came to me without warning, but I knew why. I wish I could stop time.
Thank you, friends and family that are here today to celebrate the union of Doug and Gavie. They embark today on a new life together, built on the foundations of trust, compassion, and mutual respect. Marriage is a sacred institution. It's a tradition of partnership, of trust, and the dependence on one another to navigate the sometimes stormy seas of life. People have said that marriage requires things like work, commitment, and sacrifice, and certainly all those things are true. No matter what it looks like in the end, however, a healthy marriage always needs a solid foundation. It begins with love, to be sure, but what does that mean? Dig into that a little bit. The love we need comes from being willing to make those sacrifices. The love we need comes from being committed to working through everything together and maintaining open communications, even when it is difficult. The love we need makes the work it takes to maintain it all worth it. On top of that foundation of love, a mixture of work, sacrifice, and commitment, we can build things like trust and intimacy and all the beautiful things that make a marriage worthwhile. Are you ready to proclaim that the foundation of love for one another in the sight of the heavens, for one another in the sight of the heavens and these witnesses?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Then we can carry on. Gavie, do you take Doug to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
This just got serious. Will you honor and cherish him, love, trust, and commit to him through the joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may throw at you, both until death do you part?
I will.
Okay, that's one. Doug, do you take Gavie to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Will you honor and cherish her, love, trust, and commit to her through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may throw at you, both until death do you part?
I will.
All right. We'll move on then. At this time, Doug and Gavie will exchange rings, I hope.
I got it.
Thank you. The wedding is a symbol of binding, a symbol of attachment and of belonging, not of possessions, but partnership. Gavie, please repeat after me. Doug, I promise to love you and commit to you my whole life.
I promise to commit.
I promise to love
I promise
you
to love you
and commit to you my whole life.
To you my whole life.
I promise to be there for you
I promise to be there for you
when you need me,
when you need me.
to be honest with you,
To be honest with you.
to be faithful to you,
To be faithful to you.
and you alone,
And you alone.
and to walk through the valleys of life together,
And to walk through the valleys of life together.
just as we will stand atop mountains together too.
Just as we will stand atop
Top
mountains together,
too. Thank you. I spent a lot of time writing that part. Doug, repeat after me. Gavie,
Gavie,
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
to commit to you
to commit to you
my whole life.
my whole life.
I promise to be there for you when you need me,
I promise to be there for you when you need me,
to be honest with you,
to be honest with you,
to be faithful to you,
to be faithful to
and you alone,
and you alone,
and to walk through the valleys of life together,
and to walk through the valleys of life together,
just as we will stand atop the mountains together too.
just as we will stand atop the mountains together too.
You may now put the rings.
Okay.
Good. Now I know Doug and Gavie said private vows together, so we're not going to have a formal vow section, but they shared their vows a little earlier this evening. So with that, I will pronounce that Doug and Gavie, having proclaimed your love and commitment to one another in the eyes of these loved ones, and with the power vested in me, believe it or not, by the state of California, I am so happy to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss. Thank you all for joining us in this special moment in Doug and Gavie's life. We are going to celebrate together.
All right.
Then that time